Hello everyone, my name is Webweaver and welcome back to World of Horror. Let's go, let's go. I'm excited. I'm hyped. Every day is a day closer to my trip in which I will travel. I will engage in travalis, or travalis, as a certain person would say, from a game that I don't play. Don't worry about it. We're gonna do Mizuki, I think. Mizuki, no, Stu. I either want to do Mizuki or Koiji. We'll do a little Mizuki, just as a treat, and we'll do Knight Errant, but actually on Timeline A this time, so that I can stop complaining about it. Because we played Timeline B pretty much exclusively, so I feel really bad, because whenever we get Knight Errant, I just complain, because I don't like it. But on Timeline A, Knight Errant is perfectly fine. You are allowed a modicum, a pinch, a little sprinkle of salt as a treat if you get botany, and no mermaids. Although if you get mermaids, then realistically speaking, of course you'll never do that ever, but you know, you can at least say you could have. So yeah, second enemy, by the way, as the last thing in the lighthouse. And oh yeah, we'll leave that on for a moment. Morn will say hello very briefly. Oh boy, library notes, huh? It's time. Anyways, I almost used inspiring novel. Get out of here. Oh, delightfully devilish. All right, so we're gonna get probably this. And, yeah. So here's the thing. Strength and dexterity is gonna be super sketchy because, and I quote, we should save him for parting gift. No, should we? No, I'd rather have 6 funds than, yeah, that'll be fine. But so what was I gonna say? So, I actually completely lost my train of thought. I do apologize, but I'm hyped up. I'm excited. I can't wait to travel. It's been a while. Obviously, you got to do it in the... Oh, hold on. Okay, there's tech for this. I'm gonna show you the Eerie Eels tech for Mizuki. All right? Because it's pretty important. So we'll do eels first. I do love having, ancestral strength right off the bat. Okay, so... Thank God there's barely any roads to be closed. Let's go. Okay, so here's the thing. With 8 charisma, with Mizuki's starting charisma, and hold on, let me banish the PNG for a moment. Our mascot character, Morn. Okay, so here's how it works. With 8 charisma, you can recruit up to 3 allies at the schoolyard, right? Right here. However, every ally that you already have prevents you from getting an ally from the schoolyard. So for instance, we would be able to recruit 2 allies from the schoolyard. However, as some of you may know, if you are a average World of Horror enjoyer, that I know all of you out there are, you might know that at some point in this mystery, Kana leaves the party. Now, if you save Kana, Kana will be in the party for the rest of the game. So, what you do is it's very simple. You buy a heavy-duty flashlight. Trust me. You investigate the seaside once so that you can guarantee do the side quest. Now, this throws a wrench in the plan immediately. Kazumi! Well, the good thing is that Kazumi is, bad, and so we can let her go. But if we had, we would ideally want to save Kazumi for parting gift, but I want to actually show you the, that was a misclick, by the way, and I can't believe that worked. I can't believe we didn't get so hard punished for that. So basically what we want to do is we want to wait until Kana leaves the party, then we're going to go to the schoolyard. Which is also why we're not buying a compass, because, I would actually, you know what? Can I just do this? Yeah, I just want to kill him in 2 turns. Like, if we take 2 reason damage, that's fine. Just get him out of here. Gigolo's the first enemy, by the way. So we're gonna wait for Kana to leave the party, and then we're gonna go to the schoolyard and we're gonna get 3 allies, and then that's the strat. You can cycle them out if cycle them out if they're bad, but sometimes them being bad doesn't. Kana's gonna leave after this event. I'm concerned. I'm scared. So class of 1971. I am frightened here. I am frightened. This is a bad enemy to fight. And Mizuki has pretty bad combat at the beginning of the game. Even with Ancestral Strength and Kana, we're gonna get the heck out of dodge. Give me back 1 reason and let me get out. Okay. I mean, we could have done something with like multiply. No, I'm not gonna abuse multiply wound yet, because it's sort of a last resort. So student C, yeah, okay, get out of here. So A and E, I'll take all 3 of them. Hachi, I have no idea if Hachi actually works. I have no idea if cheaper pharmacy items is actually functional in the game. But, do we just go in? Yeah, sure, why not? Yo. We still have to level up knowledge anyways, but, here's the thing. Strength, dex, and knowledge are all minus stamina, so I don't see any reason why we can't, You love to see it. Oh yeah, this is also just ending A, by the way. So, like, we're doing ending A automatically, because this is, like, you really should just, on Harbinger of Doom, if you don't rescue Kana, you're kind of throwing. Like, the only situation I can see not rescuing Kana is when you have On Your Own. Like, maybe On Your Own is good enough. I don't know. But, what did we get, by the way? I was not paying attention. Cut off from the outside world. Good thing we already saw Moriko on the TV, right? Aw, crap. Anyways. We're gonna use the city history now, because I don't want to forget. Compass Be Gone. I'm a little, like, I can foresee Doom being a problem. And so I want to, just in case, get ready. We don't want to do this yet, because that'll just hammer our reason right near the end. So Bulletin is probably the way to go. I would say Bulletin is the way to go. And we immediately, like, here's the thing, we want to get Fame as soon as possible. Like, the moment we get Fame, God help any Eldritch monstrosity that stands in our way. They have no chance. But the problem is we've got to get Fame first, and also, can we just not take 4 Reason immediately? Like, I don't want to forget spells, but I will if I have to. Awesome. Goodbye, Ritsuko-chan. Back to the pit. This is safe, so we're good. I mean, here's the thing. The Dangerous can only kill you if you're, like, 3, or if you're at 3 or lower, but safe will do 1 to 2, while Dangerous will do 2 to 3. So you have to keep that in mind. The bloated corpse of Ath Yulazath floats slightly closer than normal. That's sketchy, but I'll take it. That's very sketchy. We're gonna take Reason here. So the ideal level up is Fame, but we did not get Fame, so we're just gonna have to worry about that later. If we don't get Fame next level, luck check success, by the way, you love to see it. If we don't get Fame next level, we'll probably reroll for it. Like, Mizuki is one of the few characters that I actually would recommend rerolling on, but because we got so lucky with the katana, I don't think we have to. Do I want to spend 3 funds on a katana? Or, no, a magical item? Probably not, because it's probably going to be Ritual Robe and make me want to cry. But we never... Like, here's the thing. The objectively correct play is to buy experimental treatment, but... Okay, small candle, that's, horrible. But, you know, there's no light source, so I'll probably just sell both of these things and then buy an experimental treatment. I don't know if this works just by being in your inventory, but I don't really care. We'll just keep going. I hate having, like, Village is actually probably one of the best places to have high threat level. because it's so rare for something to, like, predominantly take place in the village besides, like, Fear Festival, in which case you don't really care. But Bulletin Board does have a fair amount of village content. Try to talk them out of it. You love to see it. We have the forest note in our inventory. I always have to do a double check because it's happened a couple of times. We've been like, do we actually have it? No, we don't. And I managed to catch it every time, but I'm still relatively concerned about that. So anyways, we're just waiting. We're just waiting. Get me out. This is another automatic ending A because we're not gonna fight. We're not gonna, like, the choices are, do you want to die or do you want to get ending A? And so that's not an entirely realistic outlook at it, but for our purposes it is. At some point we're gonna have to bite the boss fight bullet, but I don't want it to be now. Like, I want to get fame before we fight bosses, so we'll go coma. Do we have roads closed? Yes or no? The answer is no. Do we go to the village twice for dust? The answer is still probably no. It could, like, if the village wasn't doomed, I probably would, but no. Like, pick up the book. Library notes? Oh, man. Oh, boy. Another one. We'll probably discard one of the library notes and sell the other. EXP is good, EXP is great, but a heal is really solid here. Like, here's the thing. We either heal now and then get reason on our level up, or we level up now and then, we either heal now and then heal later, or, like, I don't know where I'm going with this. I think that, listen, we already have such an advantage. Wait a minute, I thought Doll Nurse was a ghost. Am I stupid? I guess I am. We throw one thing, she's dead in 2 turns? Or she's dead in 1 turn, we throw one thing. Thank God that hit. I thought it actually missed. But, yeah, we just want to level up. We got 8 dexterity. We probably got this. Okay, fame? No. No fame, we reroll. No, I'm not going to go that far for it. I'm not going to go that far for it. Do we take... Yeah, this is an easy 8 knowledge, which we do need for the lighthouse. But that's a bummer, no fame. Fame Katana is really fun, especially when you have, what is it? We have 16% attack speed, which is slightly better than Fast Swimmer and Adrenaline. We can actually just, can we brace and then, like, kick or something? Yeah, we can, and then we can hope to kill her next turn. This is Ultimate Greed, by the way. Like, I want to make that perfectly clear. I don't want to leave the suspense to last. Show me. Okay, thank God. It's not really a big deal either way. But we were gonna take 2 damage if we missed that. Can't believe we made the strength check. That's incredible, actually. Search the cabinet. -2 stamina. That's fine. Yeah, no, we're fine to just take the... We're fine to not have the Dust of Seeing because we don't really need it. Like, it would help in a boss fight, I guess, but, like, it doesn't really matter that much. We do have items to discard, don't get me wrong. We could have abused Doll Nurse, but we didn't. I want to make that clear. Doll Nurse is one of the enemies where you can infinitely gather items for, like, an unlimited amount of branches and broken bottles, but, like, I don't want to do that. When the game gives me a katana, like, come on. Like, come on, man. Like, I'm not gonna do you like that. And we will keep going just for a little bit. Like, we'll go until an organized fishing trip, just to make sure I'm not doing the luck check there. We might even have plus luck from an ally. No, we don't. We have plus perception. Actually, this would be a good opportunity to see if pharmacy items actually do get cheaper, just for future reference. So anyways, I hate this. I absolutely despise this, with all my being, actually. So the hit chance is still 90. So, do we risk taking 5 just so that we can, like, potentially only take 2? No, that's dumb. I would probably like to heal 1 reason here, and then I chose strong attack. There we go. That's a little bit more reasonable. Okay, so this is, like, okay, we sell the library notes for 1 fund. We go to we go to the pharmacy, and then what do we got? Oh, it actually does make it cheaper. That's really cool. That's not something that you... that's not something you see very often, actually. Yeah, we'll just do that immediately. I'm fine with that. Inspiring novel gets used next floor. I mean, we could have used it this floor, and then just did the burn thing, but I want to actually fight the Zamad Janita. So we'll discard these 2 things, because we don't have a light source check, so it doesn't really matter. How have we made every strength check? I don't know. I do not know. But we have. Oh yeah, we're on timeline A, that's right. What the heck? That's crazy. Well, I mean, we still did the correct thing anyways. Have we only gotten ending A's? Oh, except for obviously Coma. We didn't get an ending A on Coma. Because, ouch. That's a lot of damage. 40 health to chew. Even with the katana, 40 health at, like, -3 a turn, that's pretty nasty. Especially without what we like to refer to as fame and fortune. We are going to the school, though, so we'll take art knowledge. Are we gonna level up 3 more times? Or are we gonna level up 2 more times? The answer is no, probably? I mean, there's always a chance, I guess. We do... I mean, it doesn't really matter, but, like... Yeah, I guess we should try. It's not gonna happen, but we can try. We have gotten some bonus EXP. And, with this inspiring novel... You know what, I'll do the side quest, even. I'll do the side quest. I don't normally do the mermaid side... That sucks, by the way. That's awful. I don't normally do the mermaid side quest. But I'll do it. If it means getting our strength up there, I'll do it. Please? That's a little sketchy, but that's fine. We want as many fights as possible. As many fights as possible. Yeah, we'll just take the stamina there. We can't always get lucky. Observe, run away. We'll observe because that's stamina if we fail. But we had 8-8 either way, so that sucks, by the way. That's kind of sketchy. We need to be careful next place we go because we could die. We could die. We can't die. Technically, we do have spells as well, so it's like not entirely. 1 fund for EXP? Sure. I said I'd try. I'd said I'd try to make it happen. Help your friend, by the way. You failed! Boo! So, how do we want to handle this? Do we have fetid fumes? Yes or no? We do not have fetid fumes. Although 74% doom is what we like to call sketchy as hell. So, we do have the second enemy, although there is a Takahashi. Although we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Is there a way to get more EXP? Is there a spell that gives us... No, there's not a spell that gives us EXP. I am gonna Midasu touch once, just so that I don't have to deal with a Jar of Blood Salesman. Because if we roll Jar of Blood Salesman, then that's -3/-3. Or that's... We choose a -3 or we choose +5 Doom. Which is not something that I want to do. So anyways. This is the day that I chose violence. I mean, we can kill him in 2 turns. You love to see it, I suppose. Goodbye, janitor. And that is another ending A in the books. Right there. It is a shame. Oh my god. Oh my god. The first one is a strength check, dude. Oh, alright, let's do it. And so anyways... Oh my god. Okay. We tried. We tried. It served its one purpose, alright? It served its one purpose. To try to give us a single point of strength. So, -3, Takahashi, which it'll be fine. We have a katana, we can throw a fire axe at him like a tomahawk, we're good. And we got 8 and everything else. It's all good. And it's the class of 1971, by the way. I wrote that down because it's such a weird enemy. We don't get to Desperation, though, which is a little bit unfortunate, but that's probably fine because, you know, yeah, that. Although we did get the dexterity to be able to attack with a strong attack, right? Because we couldn't do that before. We won't get, yeah, we'll barely be there. Ah, alas, not having the compass. Stuff sucks. Hey, wait. Okay, no, for a second there, I thought we were on Spider God, and I was like, hey, wait a minute, you rascal. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. My name's Webweaver. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I hope you're all staying safe out there, and I will see you on the next episode of World of Horror. I really appreciate the support on the series, you know? Like, here's the thing. I do this for fun. So, while the funny internet number going up does make me happy, it's not something that I particularly try to concern myself with. But, you know, it does still make me happy to see that, like, people are still watching it, even though the game is going through a bit of a lull point at the moment. Like, lull point? Dull point. That's, well, it's in a lull. Like a L-U-L-L. Is that a word? I think this is the first time I've ever, like, said that word in a video. Lull. Like, can I get, like, the Merriam-Webster definition of lull and how to use it in a sentence? To be lulled to sleep? To be lulled into a false sense of security? Ah, no, here we go. The second definition of it. A temporary drop in business activity. Oh, yeah, yeah. We do be in a lull, though. Or World of Horror is in a lull. But I do appreciate, like, I mean, obviously, like, the views have been dropping on the series because it's, like, it's a combination of, like, it being the same style. We don't really shake it up every now and again. We like to go with more of the stable thing of, like, this is what to expect at a certain time. But also the fact that the game hasn't really had anything new for it itself. So, from that perspective, like, from a business perspective, World of Horror is going through a lull. And so, like, yeah, you know, it's unfortunate. It really is. Like, but it does really make me happy to see that people are still watching it and commenting on it and liking the videos. Like, it does mean a lot, because, you know, it's always a bit weird to kind of, like, make your online identity about a specific game. Even if, like, here's the weird thing. Like, a lot of people would probably look at the World of Horror playlist and be like, what the fuck? Like, what is this guy doing? This is insane. I can't believe this. But the thing is, I actually have a very healthy relationship with World of Horror itself. Like, I play it for... I play it when I want to play it. And that's when I want to play the game, right? And so, you know, I have an urge to play World of Horror, and maybe that's because I make videos of it, and maybe I have the urge to play the game because I want to make a video about it. But as long as I'm having fun, I find that fine. Like, my normal... Like, obviously the backlog that we're in right now, that's not a normal situation. However, it's a situation where, you know, it's like... my normal relationship with World of Horror is like, oh, I feel like playing it. I need to record tomorrow's episode, kill 2 birds with 1 stone. And, like, if you want to talk about a game I'm obsessed with, it would be, like, Final Fantasy XIV, right? Like, that game I have an unhealthy relationship with because I play it way too much. and I'm obsessed with that game. But for Worlds of Horror, the thing that I've made almost 365 episodes of, like, we're gonna get there this year. I mean, we're gonna get there in, like, the next 40 days or so. I don't know exactly what episode number this is, but I think episode 330 went up on YouTube. 331? Something like that. Like, I'm looking at it, like, I have a bunch of videos backlogged right now. Like, I have, about 6 videos. I have 6 videos backlogged right now, and then I have a couple of videos that I need to render, and I have a lot of videos that I need to actually edit, this one included. But, like, you know, I have like, I do not play Worlds of Horror too much, if that makes sense. Well, you could probably say that your total playtime is too much, and your total video time is too much. But I mean from a perspective of, like, gaming, it's like 30 minutes a day? Is that unhealthy? Like, just 30 minutes a day? I don't think it is. Like, sometimes the episodes go shorter. Like, we had a 16-minute episode that I recorded recently. Or, it was 17 minutes, but the run was 16 minutes and 50 seconds. Like, you know what I mean. But, like, you know, playing the game for, like, 15 to 40 minutes a day? I don't think that that's, like, I mean, I watch YouTube videos more than I do that. I play Final Fantasy XIV a lot more than I do that, you know? And so it's like, I don't have, like, I have a lot of activities that I do more than World of Horror. And so the fact that it's just kind of been constructed as my online identity, because it's the thing that I do consistently enough to warrant it, it's like, it's difficult to put into words, but I don't think, like, I think from an outsider looking in, you're like, this guy plays way too much of this game. But from an insider looking out, I'm like, yeah, like, I mean, the thing, like, to you, the viewer at home, like, how many things that do you do in a day? And how many hours do you spend doing them? Like, how many hours do you watch YouTube videos? How many hours do you spend playing your favorite game every day? Right? It's like, I think that, you know, about 15 to 40 minutes a day of, like, playing a game, even if the game is repetitive and you kind of know it, it's like a comfort pick, you know? It's like, you know, I wanna play a game, but I don't wanna think. Yeah, I know what I got here. And sometimes I have to think about it, you know? So it's like, I like it. And so, yeah, that's really just it. That's just the bottom line of it. Like, yeah, that's it. I like playing the game. I play it for like 15 to 40 minutes every day. Different now, but here's the thing, even when I play it a lot for these backlogs, right? I take, like, weeks break from it. Like, when I record, like, a week or two of a backlog, I'm not playing the game during that week or two. Right? Like, I think that I have a very healthy relationship with World of Horror. And I think that might be difficult to believe, looking in as a viewer, but, I mean, it's like, you know, I play Bloons Tower Defense 6 more than I play I can't even finish that sentence. Get me out of here. I hope you're all staying safe out there. Have a good one. Goodbye. Jester, I'm asleep. Good night. Oh, I guess I'll do the thing. Bart, say the line. Well, it's more... Alright.